Hello and welcome team. Here's the video for our reference and guidelines.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wolfcology Coffee. Today we are talking about what's this bit, and this is flow meters. We're talking about all things flow meters for your espresso machine, and what a flow meter does is it really measures the amount of water that you're going to deliver through the group head to be able to brew and prepare your espresso coffee. And fairly simple, but we'll pull them apart so you can have a bit of a look. One of the key things is they come apart in three pieces. We have obviously the top, which sits here, and that has a little rubber O-ring that sort of lives underneath it like so. But what we can see here is we have three sort of raised areas, and this is the magnets that sort of sit within that. We then have the main body, and then what comes out is a little simple plastic little wheel. And this obviously spins around quite freely on the inside. It has directional arrows that are marked on the top of the flow meter, and this determines the flow of the water passing in, which will be the hot water passing in and then coming out and returning to the group head, and this is obviously what's measuring your dose. So how it works is electrically, it spins around, the little wheel spins around because of the volume of water that's getting passed through it. And on the top of the flow, on the little impeller that we have here, you can see we have two little bits of metal. And then it's obviously traveling over these three raised areas here, and it is counting each time that it passes around. This is in a revolution, and a calculation's been made as to how many times that this passes around to deliver the amount of water volume that's required for your dose to brew the espresso. Now, one of the problems that we typically find on espresso machines is that we get flow meter issues, pulse issues, and this is directly either related to water quality, that we have a calcification build up to it. So one of the things that one needs to check that these are nice and clean and clear. It may be a case that you need to just simply replace the little plastic impeller due to wear and tear, but also making sure that you pick this side up and this is clean and clear of any sort of build-up, and then finally making sure that you may be looking, I guess, a little bit downstream, more towards your group head, and then checking that the flow restrictor itself may also not be blocked as well, so we're not getting some back pressure that's creating some fault. And you can receive an over voltage from the board up to the flow meter as well, so a higher voltage coming up from the flow meter, and the combination of these overheating will also create the faults that we see with inconsistent shots with the brewing time. So that's what this bit is all about. It's fairly simplistic little device, but that's what the flow meter is. It is something that you can replace yourself if need be, remembering that you do need to sort of turn the water off at the machine, depressurize it, and then also turn it off electrically as well, because obviously we are connecting it on the top here from an electronic perspective. The flow meters are fairly common. We use obviously the G-car ones, and they're quite common. But that's what this bit is, the flow meter. So continue to keep subscribing. If you like, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends. If there's a little bit that you need to know more about, please send us an email or a photograph along, and we're happy to describe what's this bit. I'm Peter Wolf, and thank you.